With a strike by thousands of corrections officers now in its third week, the state started taking action this week against workers who remained on the picket line and refused to abide by a deal struck last week to end the walkout. The state this week started sending out termination notices and canceling striking corrections officers' health insurance benefits. One of the striking corrections officers at Clinton Correctional talked with us this week. He wouldn't go on camera, but told us the officers are frustrated because he says it doesn't seem like the state is listening to their concerns about their safety and working conditions inside the prisons.
It doesn't seem like they want to really work with us. They're not listening to what we're saying. I don't think they really truly care what we're saying. None of us want to be out here. Not a single one of us want to be out here. We just want to go back to work.
The main sticking point is that workers want a full repeal of the HALT Act that has reduced the use of solitary confinement. They've also asked for safer staffing levels and less mandated overtime. The agreement reached by the State and Corrections Officers Union last week addressed some of those. However, many workers say it wasn't enough.
Part of their resolution was telling us that they're gonna make us do 2 more overtime shifts per week. So that's 4 per pay period. But then if we do 5, you get an extra $100. Like, it's not about the money. None of us here are about the money.
Hundreds of the striking corrections officers rallied outside the state capitol this week, along with state lawmakers, including North Country State Senator Dan Stec, who has repeatedly called for his colleagues in the legislature to vote to repeal the HALT Act.
I debated against the HALT Act on the Senate floor during COVID. I called out the craziness of it then. I voted against it, and when that passed, I wrote the bill that would repeal HALT. I have been pushing to repeal HALT since it went into place, and I will continue to push that.
On Thursday, the Hochul administration made a direct pitch to corrections officers in hopes of convincing them to return to work. But that offer angered the officers' union, and it refused to sign off on the deal.
I want the correction officers and correction sergeants across the state that continue to participate in the illegal strike to know that I heard you. I received your demands. I received the terms of what you'll come back to work for. And as Commissioner Berry said, we need you. We want you. We recognize the important work that you do in the continuum of public safety and keeping our community safe.
Meantime, State Senator Stec says work will continue at the state capitol to try to get the governor and lawmakers to consider changes to the HALT Act.
My frustration is that I think a lot of the safety issues that are on the radar that need to be discussed, they need legislative fixes. And I know that, and I know that the union knows that, you know, the nice scope of leaders that are in the room. But the governor has not talked about acknowledging there's a safety issue with some of the policies and revisiting them with the legislature.